Heyo heyo, it is I, Nax, and I'm back with another one of these first impressions video. This time I've got Farming Simulator Nintendo Switch Edition. This is not going to be my first impressions of Farming Simulator, this version of Farming Simulator, because this is just a straight port of Farming Sim 2017, which is... I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, what in the world is this going on here? I did not lower my thing, apparently. There we go. I always love the inverted vertical controls. It's still not doing anything. Okay. It's a bit weird with the... controller rather than mouse and keyboard. And that would probably be what it is. You what, mate? I am confused. I've gone to the wrong field, apparently. As one does. As one does. Alrighty then, I have the smarts. Anyway, yeah, this is basically a straight port of Farming Sim 2017, which... I mean, it's prettier than the previous versions, but... There's a but coming, of course. But... it's very difficult to tell between the different states of the fields. Like, if they've been plowed, cultivated, or seeded. There's some graphical stuttering. It does run the same in handheld as it does in dock, and yes, there is some graphical stuttering. There's some sound issues. This one leans a lot heavier into the sim part of Farming Sim. So there is that. If you're looking for something a bit more arcadey, I would say skip this one. So far still, Farming Simulator 2015 is my favorite, personally. But yeah, this one is... Like, the vehicle controls have been improved, most definitely, from the previous versions. And it's definitely a step up from the last portable Farming Sim game that was on the 3DS, which I also actually have. But yeah, you get fields, you start out with a couple of fields. You can buy new fields, you start out deeply in debt. You can hire workers to do these things for you. It's all, you know, pretty much self-explanatory. There is vehicle wear and tear on this one. Vehicle modifications. Like I said, it does lean pretty heavily into the simulation portion of things. You can also purchase animals, harvest grass, create food for the animals, deliver the particular crops to whomever's having demand for said crops. You got your time scale, which can change from real time to 120x. Crop growth, fast, slow, medium, off. You can also turn on or off crop decay, which is... I still don't even know why that's a thing in the game, because if you have a lot of crops, you will never have enough time to harvest them all before they decay, even if you stagger your growth periods very, very well. Yeah, this is Farming Sim Nintendo Switch Edition. You can drive the trains, you start off with a bunch of tractors and some basic gear. Like you can see, pretty much everything's a 3-meter swath at the start. And you can upgrade pretty quick. You can also completely, absolutely break the game with placeables, like buy a bunch of bee houses and turn the time scale to max, and just walk away and come back in a few hours with a few $1 million or euros. You can also change that depending on your mood. Like if you want to have the euro symbol, the dollar symbol, kilometers, miles, liters, gallons. You can definitely Americanize it if you need to, or you just leave it the way it is. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, my biggest beef with the game is the distinction between a cultivated field, a cultivated field, a field that's been seeded, and a field that needs fertilizer. It's very difficult to tell the difference between the three. You do have a map function that will... Oh my god, I'm now deaf. You do have your map function in the start menu, which will show you the various states of things. I'm in colorblind mode, if that's why my colors look a bit different. Obviously in colorblind mode because I am very colorblind. So yeah. This is pretty much Farming Sim Nintendo Switch Edition. I am told the later versions, Farming Sim 20 for the Nintendo Switch, is a bit more... I don't know if I want to say arcadey, but it's a bit more simple, because it's a port of the mobile version, or so I've heard. I have not yet checked. I will be checking soon, of course. That'll probably be my next first impressions video, but yeah. It's Farming Sim. If you like this kind of thing, you'll probably like this. Just be sure to not jump in half-cocked like I did when I first got 17 and fume about not knowing how to mod your vehicles. Because that is definitely a thing. In any case, I'm going to wrap this one up here and say, if you like this kind of content, I'm doing this kind of content quite a bit. I've got some unboxing videos coming up. I've got a lot more first impressions videos coming up. So if you like this kind of thing, come on back, subscribe, to be notified whenever I upload a video, maybe, hopefully. Click the bell, which might do something. I don't know anymore. I mean, you might have to click the bell and do the super secret, double secret handshake with the hokey pokey dance under the moonlight, while Wild Bill puts the lotion in the basket. To get notified, I have no idea. You can also follow on Twitter or Minds. I've got links in the description. And of course, I am on YouTube and BitChute. Also links in the description. Got a Discord. I'm still trying to figure out how to make a permanent Discord link, in which I post various pictures of spoilers, things to come, my cats, Beardy destroying most of my life, and then running up my spine and sitting on my head to get away from his brother. That kind of thing. I'm going to stop rambling though and say thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, do the things. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, yeah, happy farming. Whoosh.